Pass the torch, Joe. Pass the torch. Pass the torch, Joe. Pass the torch. Pass the torch, Joe. Pass the torch. Pass the torch, Joe. Pass the torch.
You have to win by 2 points, roughly, to win the Electoral College. That means Biden would have to gain 5 points in the polls in order to beat Trump. That is not possible when the president is confusing Putin with Zelensky, confusing Trump with Kamala, and confusing whether he is the best suited or worst suited person to defeat Donald Trump this November. It is wrong, it is selfish, and if he continues on this path, it will go down in history as one of the most destructive mistakes ever made for our democracy and our climate. So we are here today telling Biden to pass the torch, and we are going to continue pushing, continue speaking up, because this is an outrage and this cannot go on. Pass the torch, Joe!
Pass the torch! Pass the torch, Joe! Pass the torch! Pass the torch, Joe! Pass the torch! Pass the torch, Joe! Pass the torch! Pass the torch, Joe! Pass the torch! Pass the torch, Joe! Pass the torch! Pass the torch, Joe! Pass the torch!
I mean, I'm disappointed, but I'm not.
Here to pay a visit to Senator Chris Coons, President Biden's close friend, an ally, who instead of telling his friend the truth, that President Biden, by continuing down this course, is dooming us to 4 more years of Donald Trump, the end of our democracy, has been encouraging Biden to continue running, to stoke his own ego. So we're gonna see if we can have a chat, that's all.
I mean, I'm down.
Should I put the sign on from? Faster.
This is kind of funny.
It is a little funny.
What's your name? Oh, my name's Evan.
Evan.
Yeah, definitely can't hurt. Oh, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, I can mention it to that. Excuse me.
Mr. Evans also, she said he has a message for you guys.
leaves his office, they don't want us to go talk to them, but they are sending someone down to talk to us, which is nice.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So this is like more Enron. I mean, that's not. You've gotten in that for too long.
Well, yes, I'm sure we have the money.
Yeah.
So we'll hang tight.
Sounds good. What about?
Do you want to do it this one?
I mean, the problem is that my job is very government facing. That's the only way that I can.
Is that newspaper?
That's why I didn't say this way. I mean, I'm just
Do we want to deploy signs or wait for
Yeah, so someone's coming down to talk to us. We should,
We get our banners out?
Do you want to deploy the banners?
I think we should get the banners.
yeah.
Do you think they'll let us upstairs?
No.
We should make the most of the moment.
Yeah.
Michael, I think one of the banners is on this one.
Oh yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No worries.
No wind, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are here today because Biden is on track to lose and to lose badly to Donald Trump. He is behind by about 3 points in the polls, and he will not be able to recover because he is not able to clearly articulate a case to the American people. The president is badly wounded, and from the debate and from other gaffes, and he will not be able to recover from this, so he needs to pass the torch to somebody who can beat Trump. Just today, the New York Times found that Biden is down by 3 points in Pennsylvania. It is mathematically impossible, pretty much, to win the Electoral College without winning Pennsylvania, and Biden is on track to lose Pennsylvania. Some of the most savvy, experienced operatives in the Democratic Party are actually saying that Biden needs to drop out. This isn't just from the climate movement. This is from Nate Silver, who founded 538 and is a leading pollster. This is from David Wasserman, another leading pollster. From James Carville, a leading Democratic strategist. The people who are saying that Biden needs to stay in the race are people whose careers are interwoven with Biden's and who are prioritizing their own connections and their own relationships over what is good for the country. It is profoundly, profoundly selfish that President Biden is staying in the race and in effect handing the presidency to Donald Trump because of his own ego and his own narcissism. Hi, are you at the senator's office? Oh no. We are out here passionately demanding that Joe Biden do what is best for our country and our climate and our democracy. We do not have much time. The time is now for him to act boldly and act decisively. Thank you.
Wonderfully said.
Pass the torch, Joe. Pass the torch. 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 Hey, hey, ho, ho. Uncle Joe has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. We are fighting for our futures, and together we are strong. We are fighting for our futures. We are healing what is wrong. We are fighting for our futures, and together we are strong. We are fighting for our futures. We are healing what is wrong. We are fighting for our futures, and together we are strong. We are fighting for our futures. We are healing what is wrong. We are fighting for our futures, and together we are strong.
We were told a little while ago that Senator Coons' office wanted to come down and talk to us, to have a conversation about the future of our democracy, about saving our country from fascism, about preventing a second term for Donald Trump. Looking around, nothing. I think that shows what Senator Coons cares about. Not about people, but about the ego of his friend. Not even enough about his friend, President Joe Biden, to tell him the truth, that he's carrying our country towards catastrophe, but just about his own political, self-interest. I think that's sad. I think it's infuriating. I think for the future of our climate, the future of our democracy, the future of queer and trans people across this country, the future of immigrants. It's a shame. It's a shame that the Democratic Party, there are people in the Democratic Party who know that Joe Biden cannot beat Donald Trump, and who are choosing to do nothing about it. Who are making the choice to allow Donald Trump to become the President of the United States again. Who are making the choice to allow Donald Trump to eviscerate our climate, to be a dictator on day one, as he says, in order to, quote, drill, drill, drill. Joe Biden needs to pass the torch right now to save us from that future. And Senator Coons doesn't even want to talk about it.
Shame.
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 Shame. Shame. Shame.
Hear that sound? That's how much Chris Coons cares about our democracy.
Pass the torch, Joe. Pass the torch. Pass the torch, Joe. Pass the torch. Pass the torch, Joe. Pass the torch. Pass the torch.
Yeah, we came today to tell Joe Biden to pass the torch because we need to run a candidate who can inspire people and unite the country and electrify people, and Joe Biden is too compromised and doesn't have what it takes, so we need a new candidate to run against Trump and win this election. That is why I'm here.
Y'all went into the lobby of Senator Chris Coons' office. I heard that they said they were going to send someone down, and maybe that didn't pan out. Do you want to just tell me what happened there and how you feel about it?
Yeah, Senator Chris Coons is a coward who is choosing his personal loyalties over telling the truth. That's the bottom line.